Okay, guys, it is time to learn how to use Myfitnesspal. We're going to keep things simple on here because we want to make sure we get to our goals, and the best way to get to our goals is to keep things as simple as possible. Having said that, I want to make sure you have the basic usage down for how we're going to get these things done. And so what we're going to start with doing is we're going to go ahead and click this More button in the corner. And from there, we're going to go to hit our Goals button right there in the middle. And from there, we're going to hit this calories, carbs, and protein fat goal that's right there in the middle there. Now, you'll see all these lists of carbohydrates, protein, fat. You can click on any one of those, and it's going to pull up this nice little menu for you to adjust your macros just like this. Now, right now we have 40, 40, 20 in there, but you might have 35, 35, 30 in there for you. Everyone's macros are going to be a little bit different, but all you do is you kind of open that up and it tells us, and it lines up our goals with the MyFitnessPal that we assigned to you. So just make sure you go in there and line it up with the goals that was given to you in your nutrition. And from there, we're going to hit the left arrow in the corner there and go back to our home screen. And then we're going to learn how to put in some foods for our day. Now, from here, there's this little button down in the left-hand corner that says Diary, and it's next to the plus sign. It's right there. So you're going to click that. And from there, you're going to see this breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. There's some other things in there that have like exercise. Actually, I believe water is even down there at the bottom. Yeah. So if you want to use that for that, that's awesome, but you don't need to. But this should be enough for most of you guys having 4 meals a day. We can talk about how to do it if you need a specialty because you're doing 5. But you're going to click Add Foods. And from there, it pulls up your first breakfast. Let's say we're looking for chicken. Now, I do want you guys to look for the raw versions of any foods that you can that you're cooking at home because that's the best way to measure them. So we get this chicken raw, we search for it, boom, there it is. We're going to click on it. And from here, we have this 100-gram serving and number of servings. Now, there's cool little ways to play with this. You can actually hit the serving size and try to change the way that it's measured. If you aren't using grams, you can change it into a couple other things that it provides for you. But that's up to you. Most food weighers measure in grams, so you probably should get used to it. And I know, don't worry, you're not going to measure forever, but we want to get used to it. But as you can see, you can change that. But what we can also do is change the number of serving sizes. So that's a basic serving. But let's say you ate just a little bit more than 1 serving. Let's say you did that 1 1/8. So we do that, we add that in, and then we hit our little check sign to add that in. That's got all of our nutrition, and boom, there it is. You got that counted in your total calories. You can see it up at the top. This other cool thing that we can do is I'm going to go in for snacks, but I'm going to say I have my protein shake. I really want my protein shake, and I'm going to call that my 4th meal. But in this sake, I'm going to put it into snacks. So I'll go into my snacks, I'll add my food. There's a scan a barcode thing in there. And what's really cool is this has a big database of foods you buy, protein shakes, all type of stuff that you just buy in the store. So you can just scan the actual barcode of almost any product that you buy. So for me, it's going to be this protein shake. So I hit the button, it pulls up my camera, I pull it out, and then I look, I scan, and boom. There it is. Didn't have to do anything. It's all there for me. I click my plus button. It gets added into my meals for the day. And look, there we go. Now, obviously, this is real simple. Obviously, you're going to have more than 1 food per meal. But that's the general idea of how we're going to be using this. It's pretty simple. Hopefully, you have it signed up with your trainer eyes. And guys, also, I don't want you to worry about exercise into this. I want you to just pay attention to the calories and the macros that we give you. You do not need to adapt for exercise. Just track and trainer eyes. Do not add it to your MyFitnessPal. And that's about it, guys. It's actually quite that simple. It's a really helpful, useful tool. It's going to help you hit your goals.